Before we begin, if the midnight call feels like a place you return to, please subscribe. If you can, put on your headphones, or lie down, or do nothing at all. However you're most comfortable right now, that's perfect. This channel exists for quiet nights, honest thoughts, and people who feel more at night than they do during the day. Now, let's begin.
Hey, it's quite late. You're here. I'm here. Welcome to the Midnight Call. You know that text that comes in at midnight, the one that starts with, "Hey, you awake? I really need to talk." And even though you've got work in 5 hours, even though you're barely holding it together yourself, you answer. Because that's what you do. But here's the question nobody asks. When did helping others become the thing that's slowly killing you? Tonight, we're talking about the forever fixer trap. That invisible line where your empathy, your most beautiful quality, crosses over into self-sacrifice, where caring for others starts to feel like drowning. We're going to spot the signs you've crossed that line, understand why you can't seem to stop, and most importantly, find our way back to a place where you can care without carrying everyone's weight on your shoulders. Let's take this walk together. So, how do you know when you've become the forever fixer? It's not always obvious. It's not like one day you wake up and think, "Oh, I'm burnt out from caring too much." It's quieter than that, more insidious. Let me tell you about 3 people. Maybe you'll recognize yourself in one of them. The exhausted giver. This is Sarah. She's the friend everyone calls, the one with the open door, the listening ear, the endless patience. But lately, she's tired in a way that sleep doesn't fix. Every morning feels heavy. Every conversation, even with people she loves, feels like work. She smiles, she nods, she says, "I'm fine," but inside, she's running on empty. She's been running on empty for months. The red flag isn't just the fatigue, it's that she feels guilty about feeling tired, like she's failing because she can't be everyone's rock anymore. The silent scorekeeper. Then there's Marcus. He's been there for everyone, helped his brother with rent 3 times this year, drove his friend to the airport at 4 a.m., spent hours talking his coworker through a breakup. And he never asked for anything back, until last Tuesday when he needed help moving apartments. He sent out messages. Most people were busy, and something inside him broke. Not because he expected payback, but because he suddenly realized, nobody sees me as someone who needs help. I'm just the helper. Now there's this quiet resentment sitting in his chest, and he hates himself for feeling it. And then there's Priya. Someone asked her last week, "So, what's going on with you?" And she froze, because everything she talks about is someone else's life, someone else's crisis, someone else's drama. She's so busy being everyone's therapist that she forgot she's allowed to have her own story. She doesn't even know what she wants anymore, just what everyone else needs. Here's what ties them together. They're not just helping anymore, they're enabling. Sarah's friend never learned to self-soothe because Sarah is always there to calm them down. Marcus's brother never figured out his finances because Marcus keeps bailing him out. Priya's coworker treats her like an emotional dumping ground because Priya never says, "I don't have space for this right now." And the worst part, everyone thinks this is just who they are, the nice one, the reliable one, the one who never says no. But what they really are is exhausted.
So why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we keep pouring from an empty cup? Why can't we just stop? Let me tell you something I learned the hard way. We don't fix people because they need fixing. We fix people because we need to feel needed. Think about it. Maybe you grew up in a house where love was conditional, where you learned that being good meant being useful, where the only time you got attention was when you were solving someone's problem or keeping the peace. So you became the responsible one, the caretaker, the emotional firefighter, always rushing in to put out everyone else's flames while your own house quietly burned down. Or maybe it's simpler. Maybe in a world that feels chaotic and uncontrollable, fixing someone else's problem gives you a hit of purpose, a moment of clarity, proof that you matter. There's actually a term for this in psychology, helper's high. That dopamine rush you get when someone says, "Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you." It feels good, doesn't it? For a moment, you're not anxious, you're not lonely, you're not questioning your worth. You're valuable, you're loved. But here's the trap. The more you help, the more people depend on you. And the more they depend on you, the harder it becomes to stop. Because now, saying no feels like abandonment, like betrayal. You're not helping them anymore. You're performing, earning your place in their life one crisis at a time. And society doesn't help. We glorify self-sacrifice, put others first, be selfless. Good people don't think about themselves. But what nobody tells you is this. You can't pour from an empty cup. And martyrdom isn't love. It's self-destruction with better PR. The forever fixer trap isn't your fault, but staying in it, that's a choice. And we need to talk about how to choose differently. So let's talk about the word that terrifies every forever fixer. Boundaries. I know. Just hearing it probably makes your chest tight because boundaries feel like walls. They feel mean. They feel like you're saying, "I don't care about you." But that's the lie we've been sold. A boundary isn't a rejection. It's not a wall. It's a fence with a gate. And you get to decide when that gate is open. Let me give you something practical, something you can use tomorrow. The pause. Next time someone asks for help, before you say yes, take a breath, just one, and ask yourself, do I have the capacity for this? Or am I saying yes out of guilt? If it's guilt, if it's fear of disappointing them, if it's that voice in your head screaming, "What will they think of me?" That's your cue to practice something new. The honest no. Try this phrase. I care about you, but I'm not in a place to help with this right now. Notice what's not in that sentence. No justification, no elaborate excuse, no "I'm sorry, but..." You don't owe anyone a dissertation on why you have limits. And yes, they might be disappointed. They might even get upset. But here's what I need you to understand. If someone only values you when you're useful to them, that's not a relationship. That's a transaction. And you deserve more than that. Now, let's talk about the difference between helping and enabling. True help empowers. It gives someone tools and steps back. It says, I believe you can figure this out. Enabling keeps someone dependent. It says, let me do this for you over and over until they forget how to do it themselves. Ask yourself, is my help making this person stronger, or am I just preventing them from facing the consequences of their choices? Marcus didn't help his brother by giving him rent money every time. He enabled a pattern. Real help would have been sitting down and saying, I'll help you make a budget, but I can't keep covering for you. Sarah didn't help her anxious friend by being available 24/7. She enabled them to never learn self-regulation. Real help would have been, I can talk for 20 minutes, then I need to go, but here are some coping strategies you can try on your own. It's uncomfortable. It feels cold at first, but it's actually the most loving thing you can do, for them and for you. And finally, self-care isn't selfish. It's not a luxury, it's the foundation. You can't show up for anyone if you're not showing up for yourself. That means sleep, real meals, saying no to plans when you're drained, therapy, hobbies that have nothing to do with fixing or helping. Pour back into your own cup, not when it's convenient, not when everyone else is okay, now. Here's what I want you to know. You don't have to stop being kind. You don't have to harden your heart or become selfish. But you do need to learn something I call wise compassion. It's the difference between a lifeguard and someone who drowns trying to save a drowning person. A lifeguard helps from solid ground. They throw the life preserver, they pull you to shore, but they don't jump in and let you drag them under. Because if they go down, nobody gets saved. Wise compassion is helping from a place of strength, not sacrifice. It's understanding that you can care deeply about someone without making their pain your responsibility. So, how do you shift from fixer to supporter? First, stop solving, start listening. Most people don't actually want you to fix their problems. They want to be heard. So instead of jumping in with advice, try, that sounds really hard. What do you think you might do? Put the ownership back on them. Believe in their capacity to figure it out. Second, offer resources, not rescue. Instead of, I'll take care of it, try, here's a therapist I know, or have you tried talking to them about it? Point them toward tools. Don't become the tool. Third, check in with yourself as much as you check in with others. Every day, ask yourself, how am I, really? Not the performative, I'm fine, the real answer, and honor whatever comes up. If you're tired, rest. If you're resentful, examine why. If you need help, ask for it. Yes, asking for help is terrifying when you're used to being the helper, but it's also how you break the pattern, how you show people that you're human, not just a support system. Here's your homework if you're ready. 1. Identify one relationship where you're over-functioning, where you're working harder on their life than they are. 2. This week, pull back. Let them solve one problem on their own. Just one. Resist the urge to jump in. See what happens. 3. Take that time, that energy you would have spent fixing, and do something for yourself. Read, sleep, go for a walk. Exist without being useful to someone else. It's going to feel wrong at first, like you're being selfish, like you're failing them. But I promise you, teaching people that you have limits is one of the most loving things you can do, for them and for you. It's almost sunrise now. If you've stayed with me this whole time, thank you for being here, for listening, for caring enough about yourself to ask whether you've been giving too much. The forever fixer trap is real. And if you're in it, you probably got there because you have a beautiful heart, because you care deeply, because somewhere along the way, you decided that other people's pain mattered more than your own. But here's the truth. You matter too. Your exhaustion matters. Your needs matter. Your life, the one you're living, not the one you're spending fixing everyone else's, matters. You can be kind without being depleted. You can care without carrying. You can help without losing yourself. One boundary at a time. One honest no at a time. One moment of choosing yourself. If this resonated, drop a comment. Tell me your story. Or just say, I'm tired. I'll see it. We're all a little tired, but we're learning together. So, as always, here's a song that I wrote for you.
Your name in the dark, I keep reaching for you while I'm falling apart. I give you my best when I've got nothing left. I keep holding you close while I'm losing myself. I'm scared if I stop showing up, you'll forget my face, like I only matter when I'm saving the day. I've been pouring from an empty cup just to keep you okay, giving all of my love while I'm fading away. If I'm only worth what I give, then where do I go? I've been pouring from an empty cup till I don't feel whole. I learned how to fix every feeling, but not my own. I keep building you a shelter while I'm stuck in the cold. I don't wanna lose you, but I'm losing me, trying to be what you need instead of who I should be. I'm scared if I stop holding you, you'll walk away like love only stays when I'm in the pain. I've been pouring from an empty cup just to keep you okay, giving all of my love while I'm fading away. If I'm only worth what I give, then where do I go? I've been pouring from an empty cup till I don't feel whole. Maybe loving you shouldn't hurt like this. Maybe I can give without losing it. Maybe I can stay still, be free. Maybe I can love you and love me. Now I'm filling up my empty cup, learning how to breathe. I can give you my heart without breaking me. I don't have to disappear just to be enough. I'm still here with a full cup. I'm still kind. I'm still me. And that's how it should be.